Yo, 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 what's going on, my brothers? So, as promised, this is going to be my impressions, if you will, of that greatness known as Control. Control came out like what 3 days ago, I think. And this was one of the games that I was looking forward to this year, and I've been playing the game, streaming the game, seeing what the game is about, and yeah, man. So this will be my impressions to you guys. I'll probably have the review out hopefully sometime by next week. I know we supposed to be getting about a hurricane real soon. Like it's supposed to be either on Sunday or Monday. What's this sucker's name? Dorian, something like that. So in my area, we're getting hit by, or we're supposed to be getting hit by a hurricane. So, hopefully, it's not too bad, and I can get the review out sometime next week, and you guys will have early access to that as well. But yes, let's get into my Control impressions. So yeah, man, real quick, my thoughts of Control thus far. No spoilers. Just in case you guys are thinking about getting the game, but you're not too sure right now. Control is a game from Remedy. Remedy has also done, well, before this game, it was Quantum Break on Xbox One. Quantum Break gets a bad rap. It wasn't that bad. My issue with that game was like the 45-minute long cutscenes you had to watch between gameplay. I kid you not. Like I was saying on the first night I streamed it on a release day. The story isn't bad, but it can be hard to get into because one, I feel like the characters so far that have been introduced in the storyline, you're not really that all into the characters. The main protagonist in this game, her name is Jessie, and she has these powers and stuff like that, and they don't really, like, the story starts off and they don't really like give you an explanation of like everything that's going on. It's like you're finding out about what's really going on, like as like you're playing through the game. The collectibles almost like give you like more insight to like the storyline, and it's weird. Like I like when games have like lore, and like as you're getting like collectibles, you find out more about the game. Like that's cool and all, but when I'm having a hard time trying to like find out what's going on in the storyline, and then like the collectibles, that you find are supposed to, make the like story more clear for you. I don't like when they do it that way. And I feel like that's kind of how Control is. The story in Control is pretty much like you're in this agency that's doing, studies and research on natural phenomena. And like and it can be from things, from like the astral plane and like different dimensions and stuff like that. And like all these like telekinetic powers type stuff, because that's really what interests me about this game, during the during the trailers and previews when they were showing the gameplay, and you seen this chick have powers and stuff like that. So the game like all revolves like around that aspect, like supernatural type stuff. Nothing really with ghosts or nothing like that, but like telekinetic powers and like astral planes and mind control, and stuff like that. So, but the way they tell, like, just the way, like, the way the game starts off and, like, the way the story is being told, in my opinion, it's kind of hard to follow. Even with the enemy in this game that are called the Hiss, like, they literally just say, oh, yeah, they just showed up and started, attacking people. And I'm like, what? Like, there really is no backstory to, like, like, the main, I wouldn't even call them the villain, but, like, the enemy in this game is just like, yeah, they showed up and they started, like, attacking our staff, and, yeah, I mean, that's really, that's really it, so, and again, going back to the collectibles, like, there's so many collectibles in this game. Again, if you've played a game from Remedy, this is not, like, shocking. They always have, like, a lot of collectibles and stuff you can find, and that's cool and all, and I like when games have lore, and, like, when you pick up stuff, like, you get little, like, backstory and stuff like that, but I don't like it when it's almost like you have to rely on that to make the story more clear for you. And I kind of feel like that's kind of how Control is, because just the story alone, I feel like the story is just it's not bad, but it's just like, okay, I'm not really into the characters in this game. The voice acting, it's not bad, but it's not great. The graphics, though, I will say, are really good in this game. I love the graphics in this game. I love the detail in this game. Even the gameplay at first, like, I wasn't liking it, because when the game starts off, of course you don't really have all your powers. You're doing things like you have powers, but they're really, it's kind of like as you're going forward, like, you just start doing these supernatural things and stuff like that, and then you start getting your powers. But when you first start the game, like, you're not really doing stuff like that. Is really just you shooting your gun. Once you start to get the powers and stuff, like once you get the telekinesis powers and stuff like that, and different powers to add to your like arsenal and just the way you play the game, I feel like the gameplay does really open up from that point. The gameplay for me right now is like really carrying this game, because I'm really not all that engaged into the storyline up until this point. Again, the story's not bad, but I'm not all that into it. I'm not all that into it, and I love a good story in games. It's just in this one, I don't know if it's the pacing or the way they're telling the story, stuff like that. I'm just really not all that engaged into it. I'm only like maybe 7 to 8 hours into the game so far, so hopefully the game does pick up. I'm not sure how long the storyline is, but hopefully the story does get better. But that's pretty much my first impressions of Control, what I'm feeling about the game so far. Did you guys get Control? Let me know down in the comments. Again, hopefully expect a review, a full review sometime next week. I should be done with this game by then, because I know Astral Chain, that junk dropped as I'm recording this junk. That junk drops tomorrow. Yeah, I need to get Control out the way, because that junk drops tomorrow. So, yeah, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my first impressions. Look forward to more Control content in my review. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you guys are having a great day. See y'all suckers later.